all you amazing fast track followers. This is Teacher David. Now, in my quest and my journey this year, 2021, I have decided to do different things, not only on my Instagram page, but also by creating a YouTube channel so I can bring you audio so you can practice listening and you can practice speaking. You can sort of emulate or sort of copy or mimic what I am saying so you can sort of practice your own speaking. Now, I wanted to do sort of like a little podcast on this quote by Aristotle. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Now, I take this to heart because before 2021 started, I had some goals about how I was going to approach the year. Now, I'm a lifelong learner, just like many of you who are constantly trying to improve yourselves. I'm always trying to improve whatever it is that I do. There's always room for improvement. So we are not perfect. However, we can try our best to do what it is that we have to do in our daily lives so we can attain excellence. And excellence is not just something that happens overnight. It's like a habit. These are steps that you do on a daily basis, even from the time that you get up. For example, every time I get up, I have a series of steps that I do that are very productive and they don't waste my time. I get up and I do this, I do that. So every action that I'm doing, it sort of has a benefit of accomplishment. So I'm accomplishing everything that I do, from taking the dog out, starting the coffee, packing my lunch, make sure I have a mask, make sure I have my computer bag. Just just simple things like that sort of like make you feel a lot more prepared. Like these habits that make you feel a lot more organized. So I'm always trying to improve on my little actions day in and day out. Now, I want to show you I want you to visualize this as I explain this to you. Now, think of a scale from 1 through 4. 1 representing something that isn't it's minimal, it's something that's not very good or excellent or proficient. And then think of number 4 as the ultimate score, like it's the top thing you can do in whatever it is that you do. So I feel like I'm always hovering around 2 or 3, 3, most of the time. Now I do visit 4, but I don't always stay there. I might do something that's spectacular or amazing, but I don't stay at 4. I sort of visit it and then come back to 3. So I know there's some people out there that are like, oh, I'm excellent at everything and I'm a 4 all the time. I don't really believe that. I believe that we're always trying to improve ourselves with whatever it is that we are doing. Me as a teacher, I'm always trying to improve my practice, my teaching, my technology. For example, right now, I'm trying to come up with ways, creative and engaging ways to engage my learners on Instagram. And I'm learning here and there. I'm learning little bits and pieces of activities, and I'm learning from others by collaborating and maybe sharing ideas. So, my message today for you is to sort of leave behind wasteful, unproductive practices that you might have in your life that are preventing you from sort of attaining excellence. For example, in the past couple of months, I've sort of gotten away from doing things that are preventing me from attaining success or be successful. So right now I have kicked it into high gear. I am trying to promote my Instagram page for learners so they can get on a journey as I travel in 2021 to improve your English proficiency. I'm leaving behind things that are just not very productive. I know a lot of us might spend a lot of time on social media, but think about that for a minute. Are you spending so much time on it that it's preventing you from studying more or from getting training for something? Or learning a new skill, a new activity, something like that. So even me, as older as I am, I'm still learning new things. I love nature, as many of you have seen some of my videos or stories. So I'm always trying to be in tune with nature and trying to just sort of capture that sort of clearness and serene mental process, leaving behind things that are wasteful. So I hope that you are learning from me as I talk to you, listening to my English speaking, and you are also capturing the message that I have for you as I talk on here and I give you a little more tips and tricks on how to do things. So, as you look at 2021, don't look at it as a year like, oh yeah, all of us do make resolutions and, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and we find ourselves after a month or two, we don't, well, we fail to sort of follow through with whatever it is that we're doing. So I'm included too. I mean, I sometimes say, well, I'm going to read more, I'm going to do this, I'm going to exercise more. Do it in bits and pieces and make it a habit. If you find yourself sitting on the couch watching TV, watching Netflix, get up and go take a walk. Right now I've been taking walks when I get home from work. I go out and take a walk and sort of just refresh my mind from having a long day at school, teaching kids on online and planning lessons and grading things. And sort of I escape when I get home, take a walk, maybe exercise a little bit, and then engage in activities that are productive. So I hope that this message, you can benefit from my messages. Not only are you practicing your listening skills as I talk, but perhaps you're sort of reflecting on how you are going to approach 2021. So I'll leave all of you with this. Hopefully, you can learn something from me, and I can learn something from you as you engage on my page and sort of just look forward to a year that's a lot more productive, more fruitful, and you attain excellence.